Hello everybody and welcome back with more Planetside 2 footage. So in this feature video we're going to be taking a look at the in-game shop. Now this is actually really important to mention that the game is going to be free to play when it releases, so if that blows your mind then awesome. But to go with a good analogy, or not really an analogy, but a good comparison, is that this shop is very similar to what League of Legends does. So in League of Legends you buy Riot points. With the Riot points you're able to unlock things like champions if you really wanted to, but you could just get those with in-game currency anyways. But the only thing that you can actually just buy with Riot points are boosts and stuff, and also things like the skins, so cosmetic stuff. So nothing that actually gives you direct power, which is really good, and Sony has taken a step in the right direction with that. So basically their shop is exactly the same. You can't buy power, which I really like. And we'll show you here exactly what you can buy. So you can first get station cash, right? So it's pretty much Riot points. You just, like $5 is like 500 station cash or something. It's pretty easy transfer equivalent. So it's really nice. Now the other thing is you get Araxium. Araxium is an in-game currency that you get for taking territories. Makes sense? I hope it does, because it's pretty straightforward. So it's fairly easy to get Araxium. As you see, I have 6,800 right now. I used to have much less than that, but now it is much more because I've been playing and we've been live streaming and stuff, so I've been getting quite a bit of that. Now, they also have a redeeming code thing. We'll get to that in a second. But as far as the things you can buy, so let's start with the customizations. So this stuff is only purchased with station cash at the moment. As you can see, none of it is unlocked, so nobody can buy any of this. I'm sure they'll unlock it for testing later on, not actually being able to spend real money, but once they do that, we will put up a video of the little customization things that you could put on. But you can buy things to make your vehicles look more unique. So I could buy giraffe camo for my Galaxy, which is really funny, or I could buy like zebra camo and stuff like that, as you could see here for my Lightning. There's also little things down at the bottom, just all cosmetic stuff, of course, that you could put on, like a smiley face, a decal that doesn't have a thing yet. Remember, this is beta, so if it's not here, you could put LEET on your cockpit of the glass cockpit, I guess, or hearts, which is hilarious to me. So there's quite a bit of customization you could do with your own vehicles, and you could also do stuff with the infantry, as we've seen in the past with the E3 stuff, but it's not available in the beta yet, so I can't actually show you that. But what I can show you is that it's gonna be here available for station cash, just cosmetic stuff. So sweet. Now let's talk things you can actually purchase that are power, or can be construed as power. You can buy weapons, right? As you see here, they're going to be available for station cash or Araxium. So this is the equivalent of buying things like champions in League of Legends. You can spend money on a weapon, or you could just save up enough Araxium and buy it with that, which is probably what I'm going to do anyways. I'll probably just buy all the customizations with the real money because I think they're hilarious, or at least some of them are. And none of these weapons are better than another. They're all either... It's a trade-off. I guess that's the best way to put it, right? So you're trading off. You're either buying something that is better in one aspect but worse in another, or vice versa. You know, so if I wanted to buy a flamethrower, it's no better than the anti-infantry weapons that I can get for the max, right? But if I put this on my max suit, it just gives me a different way of killing people. So it's kind of a play the way you want to play game. It's the same thing as buying a champion in League of Legends, like I said. None of the champions necessarily are better than another. I mean, they're always being tweaked and balanced and stuff. They're always trying to get a perfect balance, but it's really hard to do. With guns, it's quite a bit easier to do that kind of stuff. So it's kind of the same thing. You're just buying the way that you want to play, and then you're moving on with that. Now you can also get vehicle weapons. Same thing. Like I could buy Mag Rider weapons for my Mag Rider tank with Araxium or with station cash, so I can upgrade whatever vehicle I want to just straight off as soon as the game releases, so that way I get the weapons that I want on that vehicle, which is probably what I'm going to do. Now those are the kind of weapons you could buy. Like I said, none of them are direct upgrade over something else. They all have different trade-offs, and this is actually a good example right here. So this is an anti-tank weapon, that I could put on my mag rider. It's like a laser beam and does really high damage versus armor, is really accurate. Now I have another one unlocked that you can't see here, but I'll take you over to my mag rider tank. Some of you have already seen this in the customization video, which is pretty sweet, but I've also unlocked this. Now it's not necessarily good against armor. It's kind of good against most things, but it's got a really slow firing rate. So I'm transferring the ability to kill tanks really fast to the ability to kind of pepper everything with projectiles that move fairly slow. So it is a trade-off on most cases for weapons. As I was saying, you're not actually directly buying power, which I think is pretty sweet. They've actually done a pretty good job with balancing all of that. The other thing you could buy in the store are the implants. I've already done a video on that. You could check out the implants video. The last thing you can buy are resources to get your vehicles and whatnot. Right now it's capped at 750 resources that you could get between all three of these. I don't know if that'll be a bit higher or not. I can even show you. On the left hand side there above my minimap, you see I have maxed out on all of the resources. So I can do things like buy a vehicle and then it would go back down. But if I don't have enough for a vehicle and my squad really needs like a liberator for say, and I don't have enough catalysts, then I could just pick some of these up with Araxium. You can't buy these with station cash, which I think is very good. We don't know if that's going to change or not. I'll keep you apprised on this store as it gets updated and as things get added to this like portal thing where it shows weekly sales and whatnot. But we'll see all that definitely as the game patches and as the game gets closer to launch. So on that note, I hope you guys continue to check out all these feature videos, and we'll see you guys next time.